So here's the aftermath of the pour. I did take the casting just over here and hose it off a little bit, try to get the drywall mud off of it, which fell off very quickly. So let's see what we got here for casting. I'd say it's pretty darn good, and it's better than the first attempt, I would say. The first thing that's really most noticeable about it is just how generally a lot cleaner it is. There's a lot less of that dark oxidation. I really can't see any of the things that I thought were knit lines or maybe some of the early feeder lines before in the earlier casting. It's just generally a lot cleaner casting. It was poured at the same temperature, like right around 1570, indicating on my contact pyrometer. You can see things like the little wax details came through really nicely there. Thank you, David, for the 3D printing of the script on that. And that's a nice little touch for the part. It's complete. There are a couple very small flaws. Oddly enough, I've got a little leaker, as you can see. Maybe you can't see because of the sunlight, but right there, there, and there. And maybe just a hint of one here in these two bosses, but other than that, it's pretty darn solid casting, and those happen to be in areas that I can, machine out, so it's going to be a very, very usable casting. You'll see up here on the sprue, it's kind of an interesting defect here. I think what happened was my aluminum sheet metal sprue melted and started to fold from being splashed with molten aluminum before the sprue filled up. So I had a little bit of sand movement there, but apparently kept everything intact. The rest of the sprue looks pretty darn good on that, and I figure the small amount of sheet metal aluminum that I put into the pour is probably virtually nothing, for remelt. If we have a look at the other side, you can see a lot of the same. So it's a little darker, a little bit more discoloration up towards the sprue. You can see those leakers that I was talking about. Oddly enough, that happened in the deepest part of the mold this time. Last time the leakers were right up here underneath the sprue. So I've got a little bit of work to do on my vibration and sand compacting method, because I think with the right frequency and direction of the amplitude of vibration, I think that I can get good solid castings without any flaws on that, and I may be able to back off on the temperature a little bit. I mean, to me it looks like I've got plenty of heat in this pour. Then maybe just another little detail, you can see or not, but I signed my name with a felt tip marker in there, just named and dated it. Felt tip marker's got solvents in it that are enough that it attacks the foam, so you can just letter right into the foam. And you can see these little standoffs here that I glued it on to my chaplet board with. But yeah, by and large, I say it's a good casting. It's better than the first one. I think definitely progress. I didn't use any vacuum assist on it. This is all just gravity fed pour, and yeah, I'm happy with it.